Hi, I'm Dias, and welcome back to Let's Play Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain. Alright, so we got our condom. So now let's look for some things to drink, because look at me, I'm thirsty as all hell. I wonder if he has a certain number, or he just, like, waits, you know, kind of thing to shoot him out. Like, you have so many that he can put out. I don't know. Does anybody know a good place for a guy to get a drink that's not, like, diseased? Yeah, the plague hit you guys hard. Maybe you should stop coughing and... No! No scratching on my chair. Cats. See, that made no sense. Why was I able to hit both of those barrels, but sometimes I can't hit things that are literally, like, an inch away from me? Or, like, I'm slightly turned. I see what happened. So apparently it decided to extend the page over, like there's the other screen there, but there isn't. Technically there's two screens connected, but the other one isn't here, so my computer's being dumb and thinking it's there. Okay, so apparently the bone armor dungeon is coming up. So we basically need to grab this, go to the bone armor dungeon. I should probably look at the map just to, like, take a sneaky peek. It's probably where you come out of the bone armor dungeon, and so yeah, the next house is where we go, and then that probably teleports me, like, down there at the end of the dungeon, and then you go up there, and yeah, there's stuff. Alright. I don't really want to do, like, much more today. I've done quite a bit, and it's only because this game is very,
Victus!
Damn it. So you take 5 hits? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's indeterminate. Unless I got, like, a critical strike on one of them. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's do something cheesy and see if it works. Because I know Celery Man will appear out here, but I don't really give a shit about Celery Man. Because these sorcerers are easy as hell, so they come back as ghosts. Well, that sucks. Oh well, moving on. I don't imagine there's going to be a lot to drink in the bone armor dungeon. Apparently it's a disco. Alright. So apparently there's a save point over here, which I'd love to be the stopping point for this, but I don't think it's going to be. I also kind of wish I'd get, like, full health when I saved. Or at least, like, some health. But, yeah, moving on. I have to admit, I mean, the music isn't terrible for this. I mean, at least it's fitting. It's not like you're getting bizarro music that doesn't fit. Oh, look at him and his fancy skeleton bone armor thing. Looking fancy. Hit the switch, walk back. I have a feeling that at some point there's going to be friggin' celery men in here. I don't know what you are, but I want no part of you. So, good to know I can kill the shadows. Well, that sucked. You think the mace would do more damage? I don't really want to try, because it'll probably just keep stunning them. I don't really feel like getting killed by stun-locking enemies, especially not when this seems quite effective. Normally, repeatedly stabbing things works. At least there's people to drink. Since enemies aren't really taking my health, I guess that is a benefit. Gray celery salt guys are a little bit tougher. Noted. Drink you real quick, and then I'm gonna go over and beat up this fancy pants bone sorcerer. Is this guy like conjuring them? Stop doing that. I really don't like that. That's rude. Like, really rude. I'll just drink a person while we're waiting. Can you please stop doing that? That's it. You know what? Where's my... lightning bolt. That's nice that they put some blood in the corner. There you are. Wow, you're annoying. Problem solved. With violence. By the way, I have to say, after saying violence, I always love those memes with the lady who hates video games from BuzzFeed being like, "This is exactly why I hate video games. It's like the male fantasy," and then they show the most ridiculous games. Oh, great. I should put on my condom. Kain, stop being an idiot. Yeah, let's put on my condom. Everything's safer with my condom on. I can do anything. Okay. I mean, really, this would make that whole one dungeon I did completely pointless. Because there was nothing but like fireball traps. Do not like so it's weird how he takes like a pause every once in a while. Like in his swing. It's like, nah, I'm too tired for this. Oh god, I just punched my microphone. I don't know how I did it either, because I like moved my hand, but I wasn't like near my microphone. But then my arm decided to just go right up. Okay, now it's boring traps time. Wow, that sucked. Okay, it's comedy time.
Save Victor!
Oh, that worked. Ugh. Everybody loves ice levels. Think about making a game, if it doesn't have ice levels, it's not worth making. It's just not. That's just the way it is.
Save Victor!
This is the most impotent combat. Both of us just swinging like morons and not hitting anything. Alright, let's switch to happy discs. Happy discs make me happy. Alright, and we'll switch back to Lightning Bolt. And apparently drain her blood without even attempting to. These guys just like half-ass zombies. I do like the little glass top pit of skulls. Or I assume that's glass because there's that weird glare effect on it. Time to get the bone armor.
Lower forms of undead fall swiftly to deception. With the bone armor, they are not as eager to challenge me.
Okay, so that is completely and totally pointless because this was really the first place I really saw a lot of undead. So there's that. You know, I don't even care. See ya. See ya. Don't even care. There we go. Health's refilled. Bye. Sir, that's not okay. Oh man, if only I had some way to avoid these difficult, long fights. No, I really don't care.
Please, help me, kind sir!
There you go. Whee! So basically now we're playing Marble Madness, but with Kain. Oh, no. You jerk off.
Please, help me, kind sir!
All of you. Yeah, don't even care about you, random ghost. Where are you now? Oh, he's dead now. For a vampire, he's like way too excited. I mean, I think this would be more interesting if you got to like level up and stuff or do something more. But just generic combat, generic enemies, like with no real accomplishment. Can't tell if I'm actually hitting him or not. He's dead now. He exploded. I didn't want to waste using a spirit condom just for that. Okay, now I really do want to... No. There we go. One problem solved. Problem solved. There's gonna be another one, isn't there? Nope. If there is, I don't really care. I'm over it. Ugh. Get out. Oh look, more blood. Oh, do I need to kill all of them? No, no. I need my spirit condom. Where is it? There it is. I don't have enough magic for my spirit condom. Then fine. If I don't have enough magic for my spirit condom, then it's gonna be this. There we go. I think the door's open now. Ugh. You know, the magic fill-up rate is not that great. I'm not really like a huge fan of the magic system. Is there something over here, or is that just like a slit in the wall? Like there's like a bowl of fruit just sitting out there. Like, yeah, let's just make a bowl of fruit and leave it sitting here. Oh yeah, just as I thought. Like, yeah, we'll just leave our bowl of fruit here in this thing. Moving all these dead bodies has been like a lot of work. I don't care about fighting a celery man. Alright, so let's see. What do we have to do next? Inspire Hate Dungeon. Okay. Okay, let's stop rearranging the furniture. Why would I even want this? Like, oh, a spell to make enemies inspire hate, unless it makes, like, knights fight amongst each other, which is fine. No hugs. Hugs are not free. Oh, sudden speed up. Ugh. Ugh. Why can't they have like a quick change for the weapons? I probably should just try using the mace on the skeletons. I could use more of those. Now it's going to open the door in the upper right, right? I'm not even looking at the FAQ for this. I'm just guessing. More health packs that I haven't used, other than that one time when I went to the forge place and got
A
things.
medley of death and evisceration. Let fate choose my enemy's demise.
Okay.
Ve Victus! Ve Victus! Ve Victus! Ve Victus!
Okay, making sure that's down. Alright. Now let's get off the mace, because the mace is not nearly as fast or efficient as killing.
Forged by the...
No, I don't want you to talk about it. Forged by the deep dark elves in the blood mountain of doom, the iron sword is most deadly. Good. Regular chests. I mean, this dungeon is inspiring a lot of hate, unfortunately, from me. Just plodding along. Free hugs that I didn't want or ask for. Alright, I'm gonna pause real quick because I need something to drink. Unfortunately, I don't have any Monster Chaos. I'm all out, sadly enough. So, instead, I'm drinking regular Monster that's been mixed with mango passion fruit and pineapple juice. Little Dole pineapple juices, some mango passion fruit from BJ's, and a case of Monster. Relatively simple. It's like probably 3 cups.
This cleanses my body of any dangerous poisons. Quite useful with all the filth I find myself surrounded by.
Yeah, it's like about 3 cups mango passion fruit. Then about, well, there's no about. It's 2 of the Dole little pineapple juice things, and then 2 green Monsters. It makes it not taste like crap. Although it is quite acidic, but what do you really expect? Okay, so... Okay. So I don't know what the Inspire Hate Dungeon, why it's even named, because there's no extra spell or anything you really get from it. At least not that I saw. I don't see anything here listed. It just lists a bunch of rune triangles and stuff. It's just the pathway through. Termogent Forest. Oh, what's the other one? To Korhagen. Alright, let's see. Okay, so there's a baddie place up there. So let's do my switch over. Whee!
Malek's bastion, perched defiantly on the mountaintop. black as night against the blanket of snow. What manner of man would choose a land so harsh and utterly devoid of life?
Sure. Whatever. Whatever you're spouting about. Alright. I kind of want to find a save point. Because we're coming close on time. Don't I have like a return to crypt spell? Well, first off, can't really use magic as wolf face. So I don't know what that does. But is that the return to crypt spell? Yes. Because I have that pillar anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I guess it's just if you need some health and shit. And is there a save point in here? There is. It's all the way up there. Seriously? Get your damn ghosts out of here. Push it. Push it real good. Anyway, we're done here. We're done. No more of this nonsense. Exploding skeletons in my crypt? It's more likely than you think. But anyway, I'm cutting this one up a little bit shorter because literally the first warning here is that there won't be a save for quite some time. I don't know whether it's true or not, but I'll go with it, and that's about as much as I can take of this game for one day. Not that it's terrible, it's just boring. Not a lot going on in it. I've set myself to beat it and the other ones just because I know somebody would be like, Legacy of Kain was so good, why didn't you play it? And I'll be like, well, I did, so F you. Let's make sure, because I believe F1 is save. So let's see. Let's make sure that I don't accidentally press it. Okay, good. Yeah, I know the screen things get all screwed up, which that's fine. But either way, that's all for this episode of Let's Play Legacy of Kain Blood Omen with me, Morak Dias. See you later.